Hello, Candace. Danny Lipford here.
Hi, Danny. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Glad to be back with you.
You too. Thank you so much as always. I really appreciate it.
Sure. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. What can you do to improve the front of your home with limited time and money this spring?
Well, I'll tell you what, you can be amazed at what you can do in just a couple days with about $1,000. And recently, Candace, we did this great project for these really nice homeowners on an older house that really needed our help. It looked pretty aged and pretty old, but we made a big difference in redoing the driveway, painting the front door, redoing some of the ironwork with a more pleasant color. And then we made a big statement in the gable area and actually covering up the old red wood that was there with a unique simulated cedar shake from Royal Building Products. And then we accented the front of the house with some vinyl shutters. It just really worked well. And anytime that you can cover any high maintenance area outside your home with a low maintenance vinyl siding, it really does make a lot of sense. And vinyl siding has changed a lot, especially with Royal Building Products line. This is a brand new line from they call Estate, and boy, it does such a good job in simulating the actual wood grain, and this is made in such a way that if it's installed properly, it can withstand up to 180-mile-per-hour winds. And a good quality vinyl siding like this, it won't bend, it won't split, it won't crack. So it's a great way to have this installed on the outside of your home. Of course, this is a larger project. This isn't a weekend project, but certainly something to consider, because after it's on your house, the only maintenance you really have to do is to keep it clean. That's it.
And another thing homeowners are faced with is spring cleaning. Do you have any tips you can share with us?
Well, I'll tell you what, the same homeowners I was just speaking of really embraced a brand new tool we found out about from Hyde. It's called the Pivot Pro, and they absolutely love the Pivot Pro water wand because they were able to put their cleaner in the reservoir and then spray it right out of the adjustable nozzles so that you can apply your cleaner right to the siding, then change to one of the attachment brushes that are available both in the nylon as well as a softer nylon. And everybody hates cleaning windows, so the microfiber type of attachment allows you to clean any of the glass or even your car or boat that you may have around the house. But one of the attachments they have that I really think a lot of people could use trying to clean their decks and trying to get between the deck boards, this is all you need in order to clean that. And then the spindles and balusters that you have around the deck, hey, just take this, bend it like this, and you're able to clean around it as well. That's a pretty cool thing here, and Hyde has all of this in an assortment pack. Costs less than $50. So it's a great way to clean. But the important thing about cleaning all the surfaces on your outside of your home, do it on a regular basis. Don't put it off and let it build up. That's when it gets to be a really big job.
And what are some other inexpensive ways you have found to improve the look of your home?
Well, if you'll stand back at the curb and really look at your house and try to identify some of the eyesores that you can correct very, very easily. Maybe it's an old oxidized light fixture that you can replace for $15 or $20, or maybe it's a little more paint here and there, or sometimes you'll find a unique situation like we found where the foundation on this house really needed some help. For some reason, when they built it, they just turned the block sideways to provide ventilation in the crawl space. We thought it would look a lot better by taking a simple soffit vent, only cost a couple dollars. I used some heavy-duty construction adhesive from my friends at Tight Bond to attach it to the wall, which minimized the amount of screws I needed. Then we painted it with the same color as the vinyl siding, and so it just tied everything together. And you would never think just simply painting a small amount of foundation wall would make such a difference, but it incorporated those colors both high and low and really made a big, big difference. But painting, again, like so many things around the house, can certainly make a big difference for very little investment in time or labor. But you want to make sure that you caulk and seal all of the cracks. And Candace, if you're working outside your house and maybe you're doing a little wood repair here and there, or maybe you're getting ambitious and building those nice Adirondack chairs for the back deck, remember the legendary Tight Bond wood glue. It's great for any outdoor project to really make it stronger and make it last as long as it should last.
And it seems that everyone is ready to attack their yard and plant plants everywhere this spring. How should they approach this part of the project?
Well, you know what, we suggested these homeowners, and they embraced it and absolutely had a blast in planting some plants around their house because they worked with their family, and they took the whole family to the home center and allowed the kids to buy a couple plants, which was really cool. And they came back, planted their plants. did a little mulch around it, did a little watering for it, and the kids just had a blast. And they were able to feel the gratification that comes along with improving your home. At the end of the day, they absolutely love the front of their house. And I bet those kids will be out there every day watering those plants to make sure they grow nice and strong. So some great ways to be able to improve your house without breaking the bank. And you don't have to do it all in 2 days. Just do it as the time and budget will allow, and you'll really be able to appreciate your house this spring and summer.
Well, thank you for the great tips, Danny. Where can we go for more information?
But I'd love for you to drop by our website at todayshomeowner.com.
Well, thank you as always, Danny. I appreciate it. Have a great afternoon.
Okay, you as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.